Hi everyone, I would like to introduce you to an awesome client of mine, Tanya Cross. Welcome, Tanya.
Thanks, Silvana.
Tanya, would you like to share for us, please, what you do and what attracted you to working with me?
Of course. So I work one-on-one and do group coaching with individuals in helping them to master their leadership, but master themselves and their business. So I was really attracted to work with you because I didn't really exactly know what you did. Like, I saw you on your website and there was something inside of me that led me to you and thought, well, something felt congruent and felt like I'm going to give this a go. So after speaking with you though, I knew that there was a lot more that you had to offer, and I was really intrigued and ready to go on a journey with you.
Fabulous. I love hearing that. Following your intuition.
Very much so.
One component of the training perhaps that really resonated with you.
Something that's really resonated with me is the intuition. So I have known that I've been intuitive from a really young age. Like I knew about people's stories before they told me, or I knew what they were like as an individual when I walked into their house for the first time, or I just was in their space. And so I didn't even know that you could be trained on this. I just thought it was just something you had or you didn't have. And I kind of knew that I had it. And so I didn't know there was an opportunity that you could actually build skills up around to get more intuitive, so it would help you with making decisions and knowing what you wanted to do with your life. So that was the thing that was the most profound for me, and particularly because I work so closely one-on-one with clients that they come to me and want me to solve problems that they have and challenges that they're being faced with. And so learning to better access that skill and enhance that skill has been hugely important in my ability to be more valuable in the marketplace and also solve more problems for my clients.
That's incredible. Did you have any training before my training around intuition? Just interested?
No, nothing. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't no training whatsoever. My training's been in counseling and psychology side of things, but never in this skill. I truly believe in applied knowledge. So, I mean, the way that you teach it is really simple, even though it's really complex. The way that you deliver it is a really simple way to apply it. So I didn't necessarily find it wasn't easy by far, but it wasn't so difficult that I didn't want to continue with it. But it took time to practice it. So I know that the sessions for me that have been so powerful with you have been the ones where you put the ball in my court and you said, okay, now it's your turn. So I had to check in with someone that I was working with and share with you what was going on for me and what was I picking up in my intuition. And you beautifully led me through whether I was on point or, how else I could better read that situation and kind of get the sense of what I was looking for to be able to enhance my intuition. That by far has been the most powerful thing for me.
What did you notice in the other dimensions of your life, like outside of work, for example, having that additional ability? How was it helpful to you?
Oh, so much, because if I'm trying to make a decision and I'm really stuck in indecision, which is a decision in itself anyway, but I'm stuck in this, I don't know what to do, I will use my intuition and the skills that you've taught me to go, hang on, what feels right? Because sometimes you can get more information or more data, but it doesn't necessarily make the decision effortless or more easy to make. So I go in with what my intuition feels is the best for me. And that's been amazing. It's led to some incredible opportunities as a result of listening to my intuition and following it. Just interesting to watch of how amazing you are and how skilled you are at being able to really hone in on what's really truly going on and give me something to level up to. Because if you hang around people who are going places or have a skill that you would love to have, then that's going to rub off on you after a while as well. So the more time I spend with you, the more I learn from you just by watching you do it as well.
Thank you so much. Absolutely true. And I would say the same of the teachers that I've had over the years. It's really important. And I think it's one of those nuggets of wisdom that you've just shared there that people need to listen to, because really, actually, the rapport that we have with the person that's guiding us is so important. And if we want to grow, we have to stretch. So we have to keep stretching ourselves with learning. And all learning is uncomfortable, but the skills and the knowledge and the ability that we gain from going in that direction is powerful and can be directly applied. And I think that's exactly what you've spoken to, and it's so very true. It's so very true. And I can, I can apply that in my own life as well, Tanya. I think it's a really good piece of information to share. How would you explain working with me, the quality of the training to someone that actually has never worked with me or never heard of me before?
So I wouldn't stick with someone for 8 years as a coach if I didn't find them valuable. I wouldn't invest time, money, and energy into learning it and also applying it for myself if it wasn't valuable. So if you've never heard of Silvana before and you've never heard of, intuitive training before, the things that have been really valuable for me have been looking at how to make decisions better, how to kind of, check in, well, how do I feel? Because sometimes you can feel certain ways and you're like, why am I feeling this way? And there's some other thing that's going on that Silvana can train and teach you on in regards to that. Those definitely have been the two, massive things that have like completely changed my world and would highly recommend. But in terms of working with Silvana, she is a gifted storyteller. She just has a way of being able to explain something to you in a story that makes it really resonate and stick with you. So rather than just being really logical and practical and just do this, this, and this, she'll tell it to you. She'll give you the juicy facts and what you need to do, but inside of a story, which I find is, really artful. So it makes the sessions and the time that you have with her really interesting and really engaging as well.
Tanya, thank you so much. I've really appreciated the time that you've taken to, to share your experience. It really means a lot.
You're welcome, Silvana. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.